Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tamalpais High School, 700 Miller Avenue. Tonight's TAM's men's water polo team playing Redwood's water polo team. Should be quite a battle. We've got pretty solid players on both sides. Both the teams have players on each other's club teams, grown up with each other, played on many teams together. And now they battle. They don't like each other in the pool. They like each other outside of the pool. Bob, anything?
Redwood TAM, long-standing rivalry with whatever sport you're thinking of, and today will be no different. We got all the fans, all the parents out, even some of the young under 12 water polo players that play over there for Rudy when he's not coaching the high school. So good to see them. Very young group of boys and girls that just won the Junior Olympics, so the future's bright.
As many have been here before, welcome in all the Redwood families that are watching tonight. Thank you to Jennifer Mills and Coach Rudy sending out the link to join us. On the camera tonight, and the other mic is Bob Palmer for part of it, and then you're going to have a Redwood parent join us later. On the board showing the replays, Zach. Appreciate your help there, Zach.
Of note that I'd like to mention, though, even though he is a Redwood parent, Eric Zek is a former Tamalpais water polo player, as was his brother, who was my teammate on the last MCAL championship team TAM ever had. So he even though he wears red now, he once wore TAM.
I think he has blue socks.
Clowns on it together.
Hello, Mr. Quist. We are on this broadcast together as Will Quist goes walking by, creating a shadow. Yes, Eric Zach, brother Kurtz, has a freshman daughter playing on the JV team. And following this broadcast of the men's game will be the women's game. And on the commentary, lead mic will be the legendary coach, Bob Costell. He doesn't chew his Hubba Bubba during the broadcast. It interrupts the microphone. We got 2 minutes left to go. There's a couple shout-outs before we get going. TAM Foundation and TAM Boosters, thank you for setting up TAM TV. It's done for all the sports. We're thankful to be poolside sharing it with you tonight. Also the team moms, TAM's team moms, Carol Yates, Ashley Sternfeld, and I believe it's Jennifer Mills for Redwood. Referees tonight, we have John and Aaron. Starting with his head to the back of the camera will be John. Aaron will be on the other side. You'll be able to see him when Bob zooms in and out with the camera. The JVs just finished, men's JV team just finished a close one. TAM bringing home a W with an 8-7 score. A couple of their standout players are Dante Stiles, Declan Murphy, and Ethan Gavin. Well done, guys. They're undefeated so far in MCAL. Also striving to stay undefeated are both these teams, battling for position for MCALs, which will be the top 4 teams that play in MCAL. So this is part of the seeding battle too, along with bragging rights for years to come. Family dinners that Bob Palmer cooks, other parties that cook dinner, places they may meet outside of school. Bragging rights on the line for this group.
I think they meet sort of late at night down there at In-N-Out, you know, when no other place is open.
That seems to be a popular place. It's open late. What are you looking for tonight from TAM, Bob?
Well, I want to see how they're going to answer the strong center of Billy Zek over on that team, and if they come out, you know, not afraid of a strong goalie in there of Charlie Mills. So they got a couple really good players. I'm sure to mention some more as we go along the game, but, you know, TAM can't be timid. They have to attack and not be afraid.
As Bob was sharing who TAM is looking out for and guarding and not being left alone will be Billy Zek, number 13, and then also Max Matthews, number 10.
I forgot about Max. Fantastic player as well. He's only a junior though, so wasn't going to give him too much credit just yet.
That's why he was mentioned last.
Strong Redwood team. Didn't they win North Coast Division I championship as well as, was it even higher last year?
I don't know how far they finished up the ladder. They had a good season, graduated a couple seniors, brought back some. They have quite a few seniors on their team.
Yeah, Tam's looking forward to when they all graduate.
I think there's 9 of them out there. And Tam has 11 seniors. As you're looking at the pool, we're watching it from left to right. Tam on our left. Redwood getting ready for the sprint from the right. Gabe Herner, number 11. Freddie Goldstein, number 22. 6, Quinn Concannon. Rory Flynn starting in goal. Next to him, number 5, Aiden Yates. Number 10, Cole Stanford. Then Zach Pollock on the outside. Looks like Max Matthews might start the sprint for Redwood. They're getting ready on the scoreboard with the clock. We're about to get a sprint underway. Beautiful day here at Tamalpais High School. 700 Miller Avenue, corner of Camino Alto and Miller Avenue.
Long heritage of swimming fast in the Matthews family. His dad, Brian, was a swimmer in Marin, one of the fastest when I was growing up. Then he went on to UCLA, and then I think they cut the program there, and he I forget, maybe went to Arizona or something like that, but tremendous swimmer. And now his son's got smart, not swimming, is playing water polo. He may be doing both, but focusing most of his energy on water polo. So,
as you watch from your place, wherever it may be, you're going to see the fans scream passionately for their squad, and the stands are filling up. Sprint's on. Gabe Herner taking off. Max Matthews taking off. Ooh, got a jump ball. You want to explain a jump ball? Neither one gained possession. Ref throws it up in the air. Now they jump for it. Max Matthews outreach Gabe Herner. Over to Billy Zek. Down to number 11, who is Sawyer Goldberg. Down to 5. Zach Pollock on the defense. Scooting him outside of the 2 meters. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Bearing it down, off bar. That will not squeeze through. Number 5 came through on the rebound. Preston Page. Aiden Yates looking down right. Throws it. Gabe Herner. Simple foul against Redwood. Tam with possession still. Simple foul on Redwood. Aiden Yates throwing it down line. Zach Pollock trying to get position. Left the ball behind him. Redwood's off swimming. A lot of whitewater in the pool at the moment. Cole Stanford pushing back Ryan Bogues. Number 7's getting open quick. Off the bar. He stops it. 13's right there. Quick pass by Billy Zek out to 11. Putting Redwood up 2-0.
Couple of garbage balls that you want to see Tam come up with there. But
they just couldn't quite secure the rebound off the post, off that first shot. Aiden Yates swimming around over to Gabe Herner. Being pressed by Preston Page. Kick out.
Early ejection on Max.
Putting Tam up 6-5.
be advantageous to get him into foul trouble early, considering he's their primary center defender.
Tam's going to need to make crisp passes on these man-up opportunities. There you go. Nice pass from Freddie Goldstein over to Aiden Yates. We'll probably get a replay for that one. Nice pass. Leads to a goal. It's a little quiet at the beginning of the first quarter. It's not going to be that way later in the match. 5:15 left in the first period. Max being pressed by Quinn Concannon. Ball's looking around. Players looking for who to pass to, who to defend. Got a 5-meter called on Freddie Goldstein. Looks like Max Matthews is going to take this shot. Redwood coached by Rudy Cordes. Been here many years, also runs the Sharks water polo program. Bob mentioned earlier how they were successful in Junior Olympics this past summer. He also went over to Greece for a U.S. development group. Wait for the shot. Referee's going to blow a whistle. Make sure everybody's in the right position. Oh, nice stop. That's huge.
Big time block.
Nice reach by that left hand of Rory Flens. Making dad and mom proud. Andy and Christine. Ball over Freddie Goldstein. Driver is Zach Pollock. Stops, trying to create position, get a ball up. Pressure by Redwood, ball under turnover. Charlie Mills looking up. Charlie, I believe, is committed to USC.
Fight on.
Redwood looking around for an open player. Freddie's playing tough defense on Billy Zeck down below. Nice right hand stop by Rory Flynn. Deflects it. Redwood maintains possession with a full shot clock. You think by the time this game's over that Josh Hanna's mustache is going to be thinner after he's been wiping it all day game nervously?
That's a tough call right there.
Cole Stanford crashing on the ball. Referee thought he did too much. I don't know if we agree with that call. Up to 4. Ryan Voges over to Max. 7 off the bar. Can't quite clean up that pickup. We're even though. Cam Crowley's in. Another nice stop. Can't quite get that one though.
Tam making the initial stop early, having difficulty getting the rebound.
As we were talking about Billy Zeck being a solid one, he got a rebound and got the shot in. Billy's going to Navy next year to play some water polo. He's not even the best athlete in his family. His sister is. She played volleyball.
Where is she? South Carolina?
She's South Carolina. Carly Zeck, I think you're watching tonight. Hope you're studying a lot.
Yeah, I hope Billy likes push-ups and shining shoes.
Good pressure by Preston. Simple foul. Tam maintaining possession.
Here we go.
Gabe's got a little drive in. Simple foul. He can take a shot. He's outside the 5-meter.
Tam really trying to post up Zach from the 1 position with no success for the 3rd time in a row.
Charlie throwing it up to the right. Out front to Sawyer. Zach's got to catch up. Defense. He's getting. Ooh. That foul ended up being on Zach Pollock. Another 5-meter attempt for Redwood. This time it's going to be Billy Zek.
Yep, and Wilquist is correct. In these day and days, it's immediate 5.
So
they changed it. They give away way more 5s now.
Freshly in, Wesley Addinger, Fields Palmer, Reed Hanna, Andrew Sternfeld, Gabe Erner staying in. Ball up to Gabe. Also Ty Matafian. 2:40 left in the first. Ball over to Reed. Wesley battling down and set. Ball up to Andrew. He's got someone dropping to him. That was a nice attempt. Backhand by Wesley Addinger, whose grandparents are watching in Evansville, Indiana tonight. He's hoping his grandma is going to be cooking him some cookies here to be delivered or mailed. Offensive foul, Max Matthews. Turnover, Tam's got to swim all the way down to get the ball. That's at the goal. Ball up to Gabe. Over to Reed. Max dropping off. Looking for a driver. Offensive foul up top. Max is looking for a driver. Five-meter foul. Shot coming up for Redwood. Tam just couldn't get back on that turnover fast enough. Billy Zek putting the second goal in. Billy Zek's grandparents are watching tonight. They're either in Cambria at the ranch or in Pebble Beach. Enjoy the show. Freddie might be having dinner with them. Billy's older brother. Waiting for the whistle. Reed's got the ball. Got some substitutions coming in for Tam. Should say Redwood, apologies. .142 in the first. Trying to get it down inside to set. Ty's trying to get position down there. Over to Andrew, to Gabe. Offensive foul, Tam. It's not going to help them score goals, so they keep getting caught with those fouls. Charlie's throwing it up to the left. Over to Billy Zek. Tam trying to get in position. Someone's got to come over and defend him. Throw it back up to 14. They're crashing down on Max. 14's up top. Billy's trying a shot. Nice stop by Rory. Gabe taking off down. Ball to Andrew Sternfield. Over to Fields. Got one in front of him. Who's there? Ty's there in front.
This guy likes to call the offensives on Tamalpais. Maybe they're earning them. Maybe they're not.
Redwood's got an open player. Fields Palmer going out to him. Turns him. Ejection. Tam puts Redwood up 6-on-5. 20 seconds. I hear Rudy yelling out patience. I think that's his middle name, Bob. Just inside the goal post for number 12. 10 seconds left in the quarter. At the moment, Redwood is up 6-1. Reed's going to float it down. I bet he attempts a shot with 5 seconds left. Drops down just over the top of Zach. He tried it.
It's glitching. I didn't stop it.
Zooming in on the young water polo players over there.
Who are coming up next. Got some strategy being given by both coaches on both sides. Rudy's letting his players get over, give them a little water to hydrate. What do you think Steve's sharing with team right now?
It's a good question. The Redwood's definitely playing some better offense. They're beating us to the 50-50 balls. They're also, our offense is generating a lot of offensive fouls, turning the ball over. So Tam's making mistakes and Redwood's capitalizing on them, and you can't do that with a team like Redwood. They're a good team. You got to play your best to try to beat them.
I think they knew that going in also. You see a few mistakes so far in the game, and they can correct them. They got 3 quarters left.
Yeah, we saw it in our last game earlier this week where Tam came back, went down big in the first, and played some tremendous defense in the second and third period to really bring the score within 2.
Where Bob's? Yeah.
Here we go. You guys have heard enough of me. I'm just going to hand this over to the almighty and the famous. No, we're going to give it to you, Eric. You got to entertain the masses.
So as I mentioned, it's fun when we play some of the rivals.
How far does this thing go?
Keep you in a short distance over there. We got Eric Zach joining us, Billy Zach's dad.
Chris, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. It's fun being on the pool deck.
I love it. Another beautiful night here. It's been a year since we've done this together.
Yeah, I did get an e-bike since then. Thanks.
Yeah, that's good. I'm about to get one myself. All right, so 1 quarter down.
What did you see in that first quarter?
I saw Tam was getting a lot of offensives in there, so they need to figure out what's going on there. I think in the whole set, there was a little bit of rear in the head back. But my guess is this quarter is going to end up being a little bit closer. Redwood got, I think, a couple lucky breaks there. Tam's goalie is playing really well, so I think if he keeps that up, this could still be a pretty interesting game. All right, Max Matthews wins the sprint.
Cam Crowley just came up short. He's number 16 tonight for Cam Crowley. Tom and Suzanne are his parents. They're poolside, standing up around the fences.
Oh, so there's an offensive on Redwood. Been quite a few of those tonight. Been back and forth a lot on the offensives. You don't tend to see as many of those as we have tonight, so I don't know if that has to do with the players or maybe these refs are just tending to call a lot of those. There's another one. Another offensive in the whole set. Number 6 kind of rolling back onto the defender. Charlie Mills, the goalie, with the ball now.
Quinn Cannon got caught on the offensive foul. There's been a lot of whistles. It seems like there's a few more against Tam than Redwood. I don't know. I'll keep count.
Yeah, keep an eye. As long as the refs are keeping it even.
We got Stephen Terry, number 7 in. Cam
Normal.
Crowley, Quinn Cannon, Zach Pollock.
Tried to get a shot off there, but there was a regular foul called before he got the shot off. Ball up to Max Matthews.
They're moving around. He might take
Running
a shot
out of time here. Oh, there we go.
Ooh.
So that's an ejection because it was a foul, but the defender was too close to him there.
You have to give him a certain amount of time, hand up, and then you can go into him.
That's correct. Until he puts the ball in play, kind of pops the ball up. At that point, you can go back out and defend him.
Max did it well. He leaned into it. Nice stop by Rory Flynn.
Yeah, Rory's playing well. He's had some good stops tonight.
We mentioned Carly being the best athlete in the family. Sure she's watching tonight.
Of the kids.
Of the Zacks, yes. Yeah, the volleyball player, right?
Yeah, we got a lot of Zach representation here. We got grandpa and brother and cousins. It's good.
Niece is playing later.
Yeah, she's playing for Tam, and then Billy's playing tonight for Redwood. Ball's out to Max Matthews. Redwood moving down the pool. Zach's fronting Holset there is doing a good job in there. Tam is sloughing back on Holset, trying to prevent the ball from getting in there. Shot off.
Nice deflection.
But blocked.
By Zach Pollock. So as these guys are swimming down. We talk about burritos often here. What's a favorite one? What's the best burrito around here?
Well, you know, we've talked about this. Joe's Taco Lounge is always very high on the list.
See?
May have to partake tonight, in fact. All right, another offensive foul here. A lot of swimming back and forth tonight. These guys are going to be tired. They will be ready for halftime.
They'll be ready for a couple of burritos. I hear that Charlie and Billy, they don't mind what they get as long as they get a lot.
They eat a lot, man. It's amazing what these kids put in.
That's number 13 we're talking about, Billy Zeck, putting Redwood up.
Good shot. Was able to get the clamp on the ball and get a nice turn in and finish. All right, let's see if Tam can start to get a little production on the offensive side.
Without a whistle.
Yeah, without a whistle. That has been their Achilles heel so far. So hopefully that can they can change that around and figure out what exactly is causing all those offensive fouls.
I think I counted that Redwood has 8 senior players.
That is a good question. I'm not sure how many it is, but that's certainly possible.
Makes it for a solid squad for sure.
Yeah, good squad this year. Good group that they've been playing together for a number of years. And
goalie was one-on-one and couldn't quite get in the right spot.
Good pass from Max over to Aussie there. Was able to close. 4 minutes left here in the second.
Which I have Redwood 8, Tam 1. Substitutions for Tam. Freddie Goldstein in. Ross Hanna. Fields Palmer.
Then we got Aussie heading out on the Redwood side. Finn Barnes coming into the game. He's looking hungry.
And we have Bern Kent joining the show. Ty Matafian swimming down to set, being defended by Max. Reed is looking around. Josh is his dad. I don't think he plays water polo.
Good crowd here tonight. I like seeing these games where it's kind of standing room only. It's good to see support for the teams, for the sport. It's great.
Got Max on a second ejection.
Yeah, second ejection for Max. That he's got to be careful there now.
You kind
of slapped down on him there a bit too much, and the ref decided he didn't like that.
Blow the whistle. They've been blowing it off him for Tam.
So good opportunity here for Tam. Try to convert on the 6-on-5. 20 seconds to make it happen. We're about to go even again. Even.
You better pass it up top.
Shot.
That
and the follow-up shot.
Rebound.
A nice bar down by number 3.
Ty Matafian. Redwood had a few of those where they pick up the slop after a bar out, and you got to be around the bar.
That awareness after a shot, to kind of have the situational awareness to know where the ball is and what's going on. You can create a lot of opportunities if your head's up on a swivel and you're looking around.
So does Billy still go to school since he's committed somewhere like Navy?
Yeah, it's
he's a senior. I don't know how often he goes to school.
Yeah, it's hard for me to get more than 2 words out of him. So I don't even know if he's in school.
I'm sure he's in school. He has to be eligible to play tonight. So did nobody start looking at the rule books, okay? Please.
But I know his mom and grandparents are enjoying watching down in Pebble Beach right now. They wish they could be here, but at least they're able to watch the live stream thanks to TAM TV. And another good shot by Billy Zeck, backhand shot into the upper left corner of the cage.
I'm sure glad Missy is with grandparents tonight so I don't have to hear her screaming on the sidelines. She screams.
Isn't that the truth?
Don't want it.
Crowd actually seems fairly subdued right now on both sides. Not a lot of cheering, but all positivity, which is good.
As we were saying earlier, Bob and I, great rivalries, a lot of friends and families together with these guys playing on that. Oh, Charlie gave him a nice headlock.
Yeah, so 5 meter. Came out and just was too aggressive with him. And that'll be a good opportunity for Tam to put another one on the board.
Taking the shot, Reed Hanna.
And a block by Charlie Mills. And an ejection after that.
What? Not sure about that one. You can go under to get the ball. Timeout by Rudy. Wants him to set up. Both these teams are striving to be a high seed in MCAL so they don't have to play Archie Williams early.
Yeah, absolutely. No, the seeding here is important. And just a great rivalry. I mean, these two teams so close to each other always ends up being a good matchup. I mean, most of these guys play together in the club season, so they all know each other.
You've coached many of them.
I have. No, I've coached a lot of these kids. A lot of these kids I coached when they were 6, 7, 8 years old, so it's really fun now to see some of these kids, seniors, juniors, seniors in high school, getting ready to head off to college and do some exciting things.
So Charlie with the ball. His favorite thing is to hang out with his dog Tatum, I hear.
Is that right?
That's the only one he listens to in the house, I'm told.
I believe that.
Mom and Dad.
The Mills family.
Jennifer and Alton, they don't get much word in.
A lot of testosterone in that house.
Big food bill. Field
Preston
deflection.
Page with a shot there. Just goes a little bit left. Gets deflected out a bit. Tam comes back down on the counterattack. Showing a little more intensity here.
2 minutes left. First half. Redwood 9, Tam 2. Freddie Goldstein swimming it out. Finn Barnes coming over to him.
Ball down. Oh, attempts a backhand. Goes a little bit wide.
Quinn Kincannon just couldn't quite hold on enough for the ball.
Redwood ball. For me personally, these games are so fun to watch as a TAM alumni, but with my kids having gone to Redwood, it ends up being kind of a no-lose situation for me.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Win-win for the Zek families.
Yeah. I get to watch my niece, Ava, play.
Billy's not allowed to do that.
No, that was a little bit of a push-off. He's got to be a little more
it's about 5 feet. He kicked the dude right where he shouldn't. Man.
Oh, and a good steal. Gabe just got a little distracted there, a little too much distance on the ball, and able to steal it.
Again, another shout-out for parents sending out this link. Tom and Jill Jackson sending out the link. I know Tom Jackson doesn't know how to swim, but I'm thankful we put this out there for all families to watch. Just under a minute going here, first half.
Yeah. Tried to get it in there. The whole set, Billy was in there, but there was just 2 guys on him. Wasn't able to create anything there.
Quinn's trying to gain some space down and set. Gabe's got 14 seconds left. Good foul. Cole up top. Zach's going to take a shot.
Here we go. Time for one last shot, and they've got to dump it. So that leaves Redwood with a full shot clock to try to create something. Sun now going down behind the beautiful buildings of the Tam High campus. Temperatures starting to drop.
Not that bad. Still wearing shorts out here. You look like you're going to be on ski patrol or something over here.
Yeah, I'm freezing. Bad pass into set there. Tam ball with still 10 seconds on the clock. See if they've got time to create an opportunity here.
That was Zach Pollock with the steal. Quinn tried to take it. Going back the other
chance,
way.
Almost.
Off the top of the post.
And an exciting finish to the half there. A little action on both sides.
Finished first half. Redwood 9, Tam 2.
And the teams will switch sides here. 4 minutes.
Coaches are quiet as they pass each other at the moment.
They certainly are.
But they're not when they're on the other side of the benches.
Respect for each other, but still intensity and an intense competitive drive coming out of both sets of coaches here. Gotta love that.
I see your brother across the way. He looks like he's trying to warm up too.
Yeah, no, he did. I don't think he brought the appropriate clothes for a cold fall evening in the valley.
He even lives in the shade over there in Scott Valley.
Yeah, we're about to lose all the sun here.
Bob, what do we see over there? A lot of fans? Bob Costello. No, I was talking to Bob Palmer. I know Bob Costello is going to be on this mic for the next game. For the Redwood women and TAM's team. Got everybody circling around, kind of anxious.
No, yeah, that's a lot. You get a lot of the parents, including myself, who have to do the pacing. have a hard time sitting still through a full game, so have to do some hot laps around the pool to keep warm and keep their nerves at bay.
So Redwood's gone. They went to Southern California tournament, didn't they?
Yeah, they had a good opportunity to play in a really solid tournament down in Orange County, down in Newport. A lot of the best teams in the country, and they played some really, really good teams. So they won a few games, but they also played some extremely tough teams and got a little bit of a whooping as well, which is good for them. I mean, that's playing really good teams is how you get better. So it was a great experience for them, fun weekend.
It shows. They look pretty solid out here tonight. Solid defensively, and that's what's going to win MCALs.
Yeah,
it's what a lot of them are going after. MCALs instead of NCS.
I'll tell you what, you play good defense, and great things are going to happen. You can shut down, get in the lanes, prevent the passes, frustrate their offense. It's going to create good things. So the teams are lining back up here.
Rudy's going to keep Charlie in goal.
Slightly different starting lineup here for the Redwood Giants.
What's the difference that you see?
So we've got, Max is still playing. We got Ethan in, I see. We got Zach Zedlitz is now in, which is good to see.
I'm glad you pronounced that name so I can understand it. Zedlitz. Got number 7, Aussie. 5, Preston. And outside, as soon as he turns his head for me, I'll be able to see who he is. He's smiling a lot for the camera. Go back and review this later. You'll see his smile.
Yeah, so you got Max lined up, Theo next to him, who's in the starting group this quarter. Here we go. Second half action.
Zach Paul.
Tam High Aquatic Center.
Taking the sprint here at 700 Miller Avenue. Don't get lost if you're on your way.
The wind's starting to blow a little bit. Ball moves down the left side of the pool, down to Preston Page. Moves up top to Ethan.
Key thing to watch for at home is how many whistles blow this half for offensive foul.
And Max, ball slips out of his hand for a turnover there. Tam High coming back down the pool.
Reed Hanna didn't mind that turnover.
No, he did not.
He's looking down. You got Quink and Canna going to the set. Got a couple drivers coming down. Zach's trying to create some space. Trying to get a 5-meter. Didn't need to. Charlie tried to come out on it just a little too late.
Yeah, and Tam gets on the board early in the second half. Might help create a little momentum here. See what they can do. That's how you got to do it. Just start chipping away at it, one goal at a time. Just think about
That'll
the
wake
next
up the
possession
crowd.
And the next defense. Yeah, and that's what they need. They need a little bit of energy here. They need a little bit of enthusiasm out of the folks here.
Another thing to watch this second half, number 10, Max Matthews. He's got 2 ejections already.
Yes,
Next
he does.
one, he doesn't get to play anymore.
No, that's what you got to watch in this game. If you get any of your good players in foul trouble, that can come back and cost you dearly. So he'll be playing safe in there.
Bar off.
And a shot out, but
Roaring taking the possession.
Bar out. Tam's moving down. Aren't able to find a real quick counterattack opportunity.
Aiden Yates swimming it in front. Over to Gabe Herner. Reed over here with the camera on his hand. Doesn't count if you go outside of the net. You got to be inside the post for a goal. That was just a bit wide right.
Yep. And Redwood moves back down. Aggressive pass, but it pays off. An ejection on number 11 from Tam.
That's a bit of a surprise. It looked like he had good possession to take
Max
that steal
Matthews draws that ejection, and Redwood comes up with a 6-on-5 opportunity. See what they can do. Here's where you got to get the ball moving. You got to get the defense moving and take that shot.
Crisp passes help.
Where
Gives you another full 30 seconds on the shot clock. Tam
but
gets
it's even. Zach Zedlitz with a shot there, just a little bit wide on the left side. And it's a Redwood ball down on the 2-meter.
Call the deflection off of Tam.
So I think that ball there was last touched by Tam and ended up hitting the.
Big shot outside. That would have been an amazing angle to get that one to the back of the net. Rory Flynn looking it up. Going out to Zach Pollock. He's swimming in front of Theo. Lobbed it over. Charlie's not going to like a lob over his head.
No, that good lob. Good shot for Zach, and that's 2 on the board this quarter for Tam High. Chipping away at it.
I can tell Tam fans want to clap, want to yell. Get a couple goals closer, they will be. And then Rudy's going to be yelling his middle name. Patience, patience, patience.
His favorite word, there's no doubt.
And I think his favorite trip is going to Croatia. Haven't you been there with him?
I sure have. Always a good time.
I
Water polo trip to Croatia is a highlight for sure. All right, ball's moving around. You got Billy Zek down at hole set, trying to make something happen.
Offensive foul.
Offensive foul, I think, on Max Matthews. Was trying to create something and just got
Gabe's going.
pushing it. Oh.
Gabe's pretty solid on swimming. Up to Zach. Just got to get it over. Charlie.
And another one for Zach. That's 3 in a row for Tam. Chipping away at this.
Coming back at it. Aussie couldn't quite get back with Zach swimming down. Zach got on his pedals.
All right. A couple substitutions by Redwood High School.
You got Sawyerian and Ryan. Sitting up at top. Max is sliding, staying up at 4. Sawyer's going down to 5. Billy's got the ball up top. Zach Pollock coming in to defend. They're crashing down on set. Aiden, Billy looks like he wanted to drive on that one.
And
turnover.
a sloppy turnover. Down gives Tam another opportunity.
Reed's having a good game defensively. He's creating a couple turnovers
absolutely.
this quarter.
Another chance for Tam to put one on the board. Really built some momentum here.
Back over to Gabe. Quinn clearing out the middle.
You know,
Reed going down.
Redwood starting to play conservatively.
Who went under? Didn't see someone swim under. The ref did. You might have seen it on TV better than I did.
All right, Redwood coming down. Down to Max Matthews. Pass over to Preston Page on the left side.
Staying down low to Billy.
Billy Zek, quick catch.
Putting one in the back of the net. That
Nice
might be
move
his
there for
fifth.
Billy on the inside. And that ends the dry spell for Redwood. That's their first score of the second half. So they needed to get that to stem the bleeding there a little bit.
Got 3 minutes left in the quarter. It'd be wise of Tam to take good care of this possession as the clock runs down. Hands across the way, sitting up straight. Nobody's slouching in a chair like me. I've got the best seat in the house. Well, kind of. I'm next to Eric Zach.
And a turnover. Gives the ball back to Redwood.
Throwing it back
I
to
think
Charlie.
we've also got a good contingent. Billy's brother, Freddie, and the Sigmund Nu fraternity down at Cal Poly, I think, are watching a little bit of this game. And a nice goal in there by Preston Page. Puts Redwood on the board again. So a little shout out to Freddie Zek and Sigmund Newhouse of Cal Poly. Hope you guys are enjoying the game.
I hope they're not playing some sort of game where every time we mention them, they have to do something.
It's certainly possible. Who
Anything's
knows what's
possible.
going on down there?
Cal Poly's a great school to go to. Quite a few from both these schools have been down there the last couple years.
Yeah, they're in the middle of their whole rush process right now, trying to bring in the next slate of top-tier gentlemen to be part of their organization.
Coming in, Ty Matafian, Andrew Sternfield, and Fields Palmer. Read over to Gabe.
And here we
Fields
go.
is coming out wide, getting pressed by the defender.
Good movement going on by Tam right now. Seeing a lot of energy around, trying to create that opportunity where you can get some space. And another offensive. And an ejection after that. And we've got someone wide open.
That's not a good Good luck.
God.
Yeah, that's all Rory can do. Bad pass.
And just
What a fortunate
really
place for
bad pass there.
Fortunate for Tam.
Huge opportunity, and just threw that one away.
We'll take it.
That was a free goal. They should be mad at themselves about that one.
Andrew throwing it down. Ty trying to get possession. Can't quite do
Wow,
that.
it's getting physical in there. These guys are getting aggressive now. They're fighting for it,
Couldn't quite
which we like
pull
to see
some.
that as long as it stays in the lines of good sportsmanship. We like to see that intensity. It's a physical game.
There's Zach taking it away.
And a turnover. Number 13, Billy, didn't see that second defender coming up on him.
He doesn't want that.
Bringing it back down the pool.
There's a little scuffle going on. 13 and 24, swimming down over that side of the
Those
pool.
guys are teammates. They play with each other quite a bit. And a ball underwater. Redwood takes control. Moving back down the pool. Charlie taking his time
Like, okay.
before moving the ball down pool, letting things settle. Down to Max Matthews down the right side. In the set by Matt. Oh, and a good shot by Billy Zek. Nice block by the Tam High goalie.
Rory Flynn getting up out of the water. Getting his
Rory
shot.
got up high and got moving the right direction there.
It was nice. His dad was walking across the pool deck. Saw that right on. Gave him a clap. Rory likes his hamburgers. Doesn't like much green food. I'm sure he'll get a hamburger for dinner tonight.
I don't know if any of these kids eat much green food. Mine certainly don't. These players, I would guess, are on a high-protein, high-carb diet. And a shot gets deflected just a little bit high, but a nice, powerful shot. And an offensive.
That one's on Max.
And they're up by 2.
They got a big opportunity. Drop it back out. Get it up to Reed. You got an open shot. You got 2 people. That's not getting through Charlie. Now they're down, wasting time.
So that risk, Billy stayed down there hoping that and a shot by Billy Zek. So that's risk. I mean, he was cherry picking there, kind of waiting in the middle, giving him a little bit of a 6-on-5 opportunity and hoping that Charlie comes up with a save, and he did. All right, 23 seconds left in the third quarter.
Got a little quest in front of us. Everybody wants to know the score. Being Tam's home pool, they'd like to see more goals from Tam in the next 23 seconds in the fourth quarter. Let's see what happens. Line it up.
All these players putting it out there. They're playing with all their heart. You got to love to see that. Nothing like a good high school water polo game, good rivalry, putting everything into it.
When you were playing back in the day, who was the rival? MC?
You know what? Tam Redwood was a great rivalry back then. Really, the dominant team actually was Terra Linda. Terra Linda won a lot of MCAL championships, but there was always a huge rivalry right here.
Think he'll take a shot? Yes, he does.
And a close one.
Top of the bar, out. We finish up the third quarter. Redwood 12, Tam 5 is what I have. Zach, what we have on the board?
Good.
I'm right on it. Nice. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate it.
Chris, that was a pleasure.
Always fun to have you over here.
I'm going to sign off now and go enjoy the final quarter of the game in the stands with my dad and brother and nieces and nephews. But this has been a real treat. Always a treat.
Thanks for being back at Tam.
Opportunity to do it again.
We will.
Sad for me. This is my final season, at least with one of my kids playing polo. So I gotta make the most of every single game here.
Enjoy the rest of your season. Good luck to Redwood.
All right.
Thanks for showing up.
My pleasure.
And now we're going to give it back to Bob Palmer. I've got enough of that Redwood directory on there. I know the Redwood families. You appreciated what was there, and so do I. It was fun. Coming up to this fourth quarter, let's see what adjustments Tam makes going forward.
Man, Tam sure had some momentum there. Needed to slow it down instead of trying to force it back into that same one post. but it was nice to see them with a couple goals there. Nice effort trying to come back.
Yeah, for Tam's part, once they moved the ball around, they gave themselves some opportunity.
Yeah, I think Tam coming into this, they hear about the players that Redwood has. This can be a little intimidating. You come out a little flat, you maybe are, timid. But that quarter, they looked like they were going toe-to-toe pretty well. But then make some mistakes and let Redwood right back in the door. How's Eric?
He was good. Gave a little bit too much Redwood commentary, but okay. We give him a chance. Billy's a senior. Give him some love.
Yeah, once Billy's gone, it's going to be sad for him. He's not going to be able to watch anybody play here. He'll be flying out to Annapolis in the freezing cold and watching indoor water polo.
He'll be by Tam a little bit. He's got the niece who's a freshman playing on the women's team, JV team.
Shout out to Ava Zek.
Coming down, Max Matthews takes that possession. Cam Crowley chasing down. Who's he chasing down? Ryan. Over to Sawyer. Gabe on Billy. Quinn pushing him out. Good defense. It looks like Quinn's going to set up down and set this fourth quarter. Look to score some goals. Aiden's solid defense just under the hand. Rory. Fans are staying to the last moment. We did fill the pool today. I think Tam's got the best pool of all three of the Tamalpais Union High School districts teams.
Even though they're exactly the same?
The pool space.
Okay. Just curious.
They are the same. I think they're all 40 meters. Simple foul at 5. Gabe not paying attention, got to swim. Aiden's trying to decide which one to go on, but we got Stephen Terry coming down, blasting away. Nice job for Stephen Terry jamming down there.
All right, we got a little stop here. Let's see if Tam can get one back. Stephen's
parents, Tom and Suzanne, will appreciate it. We got number 11 got ejected. Redwood puts Tam man up, 6-on-5. Again, to give yourself a chance to be victorious, they'll have to take care of this possession.
I think this is coming from Zach. He'll be the shooter, or he's going back to Gabe.
That one got in. Nice job, Zach. Jack seems to be playing with a little extra spirit tonight against some of these guys he plays with SF Polo.
Yeah, I don't think Jovan's going to be happy about a near side low there for Charlie, but he'll hear that next year. Oh, it's not Jovan. I'm mistaken. It's Pinta. Jovan is no longer down there coaching.
Looking around. The driver's going through for Redwood. Errant pass. Out of the play. Turnover. Redwood loses possession. Tam does get possession. Rory Flynn having a good game. Looking right, left, center, looking for someone to clear out. We got him up here to 16, who's Cam Crowley tonight. Offensive foul up top, I believe, was on Aiden. A lot of those are just stopping the momentum for Tam tonight.
Yeah, leaving Max Matthews on the one on nobody is never going to be good.
Max puts it in the back of the net for Redwood. 4:40 left in the fourth. I've got Redwood 14, Tam 6. They're lining it up again. As you're watching this game, stay tuned for the next one. For the women's match, Redwood and Tam. Also, Bob Costello will be on the mic. He's fun to listen to. Stephen Terry with the ball. Defended by 13, Billy Zach. We got another offensive foul on Tam.
When you're down by this much and you keep getting offensive fouls, it just starts getting discouraging. It's hard to keep your effort up. But they're trying hard, they're being aggressive, and that's why they're getting those offensive fouls.
Putting in another goal in for Billy Zach. Can we change his name? I'm getting tired of calling his name, scoring goals. He's playing well.
William, maybe you just call him William.
William, yes.
I'm sure he likes that.
Is that okay, Grandma and Grandpa, if we just call him William?
I don't know. I don't know if I see Ron here tonight. Is Ron here?
Ron's here, and the other grandparents watching down in Pebble Beach.
Yeah, I heard Ron just got back from a nice bike ride up in the San Juan Islands. Really enjoyed it with his two boys and his brother and cousins.
I want to ride in the San Juan Islands. Reed Hanna looking for a place to pass. Over to Freddie Goldstein. Redwood still playing tough defense, doesn't want to give up any opportunities.
Another offensive.
It's a lot more whistles we've seen tonight than any other time this season. Nope, he stopped it. Didn't go in. Way to get back there, Rory. And not as much Whitewater at this moment of the game. During a switch of possession. Tam going down. Max Matthews leading the charge up there on the right side. Scoops it around Rory. Not much Rory can do about that at all. .313 left in the fourth. Lining them up. Got Freddie, Andrew Sternfeld, Ty Matafian, Reed Hanna, Burn Kent, and Cole Stanford in for Tam at the moment. Errant pass. Still maintain possession. That's Max's third. He's out for the game. Tam being man up.
New
Burned
goalie
up.
in for Redwood.
William Razi. Being a goalie's good for him. He likes spear fishing and scuba diving, so he likes being in that back part of the cage. Nope. Deflection off of William. Tam maintains possession. 2:37 left. Fourth quarter. Still up. Reed trying to get possession, trying to get some space. Freddie swimming around. A little stagnant on the movement. Ty is trying to reach up there. Simple foul. Got to put it in play, Ty. Up top to Reed. Over to Cole. Wide right by Cole Stanford. Do we have Stephen Terry in the pool? No. If we had Stephen Terry and Cole Stanford in the pool, they'd be the rocket scientists. They were building rockets this summer. Andrew defending strongly over there. Nobody driving for Redwood at the moment. Billy's hanging out down in set next to Ty Matafian. Ball drops into him. Ty doesn't want to create a 5-meter. Just over Rory's head. Minute 55. Redwood 17, Tam 6. What are you having for dinner tonight, Bob?
Great question. I think tonight will be the leftover night. Allie and I are celebrating our 18th wedding anniversary, and We had a nice little lunch together today.
Nice. Congratulations to both of you.
Yeah, so I think it was a lot of food, so I think we'll just probably finish that off.
Reed trying to drop it down a set. Couldn't quite get there. Wesley Addinger battling his way. Where'd you go to lunch?
We went to a restaurant called Bear up in just off the 121. It was a good little lunch.
Nice for you guys. Thanks for joining us tonight, being out here. Tam still battling, got some new players in, wanting to show their strength. Good defense by Tam, taking all 30 seconds of that shot clock. Freddie Goldstein swimming down, looking for someone in front of him. All the way down to Andrew. Got the teams warming up. Women teams doing their cheers, doing their chants. Getting ready for the next game to show up here. Over to Cole Stanford, looking up high. Deflection off of Willem. Full shot clock, 30 seconds, 43.3 left in this fourth quarter. Glad you joined us here at 700 Miller Avenue. Come back anytime. Next broadcast for us will be a week from Monday against Archie Williams. That's going to be another good game.
Many Archie Williams players, and I believe some of their parents have come out to watch the game here tonight. Scouting both teams.
I imagine Swanee will watch some video. Reed trying to sneak it in. Battling to get that one in there. Nice job, Reed. As we're talking about burritos and how much they'll eat, he'll show up at Grillies. He'll probably ask for an extra large one tonight. He's been in the pool a lot. Last 13 seconds of this match. Redwood just pushing around, holding the ball. No urgency or sense of urgency for him. We got a steal, though, but burn last second. We're going to finish that with Redwood 17, Tam 7. Zach Polk had an excellent night tonight. Reed was great in defense. A couple names to shout out there. Thanks for everybody watching. Enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy your dinner. I don't know what I'm going to get, but I'm getting hungry. Good night.
Who's taking over the camera and the mic for the next game?
The mic's going to be Bob Castell. The camera, I don't know. Zach, do you know who goes on camera? Zach doesn't know. If Zach doesn't know on the board and who's doing the camera, nobody knows yet. Thanks, everybody. Stay around for the next match. Good night.